Howdy folks, it's your friendly neighborhood watchman here again, bringing you a video on the continuing melodrama surrounding Will Smith and created by Will Smith. So here we have the Academy fast tracks Will Smith's Oscar slap disciplinary review. This is 6 days ago. So at the time, people heard the Academy was going to fast track this. They thought, ooh, putting no punches, the Academy is. But because the Academy president, David Rubin, remember him from my last video on this subject, shared a letter to the Academy members on Wednesday that the previously scheduled meeting on April 18th has been moved up to April 8th. Okay, that's all we need to know here. This just backtracks. It goes over the same stuff. And we're done with that. Now, fast track to 2 days after that, and the Academy handed down their so-called punishment. Will Smith responds to Academy's 10-year ban after Oscars 2022 slap to ban him from events for a decade. I accept and respect the Academy's decision, he said in a brief statement to page 6 on Friday of the New York Post. Well, what else is he going to say? I mean, everyone's seen it. Everyone who hadn't seen it live, which is most of us, has seen it on video, recorded for posterity. Smith's response came minutes after the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences announced that it was banning him from all of the organization's events for 10 years for slapping Chris Rock at the 2022 Oscars. The Board of Governors has decided for a period of 10 years from April 8, 2022, Mr. Smith shall not be permitted to attend any Academy events or programs in person or virtually, including but not limited to the Academy Awards, the Academy said Friday. The statement continued, "We want to express our deep gratitude to Mr. Rock for maintaining his composure under extraordinary circumstances. Our hosts, nominees, presenters, and winners for their poise and grace during our telecast. The actor, 53, will keep the Oscar he won this year for his role in King Richard." Last week, Smith announced he was resigning from the Academy, meaning he could not vote, but was still able to be nominated and attend the awards show. A quote from Will Smith, "My actions at the 94th Academy Awards presentation were shocking, painful, and inexcusable," he said at the time. "The list of those I have hurt is long and includes Chris, his family, many of my dear friends and loved ones, all those in attendance, and global audiences at home." Yeah, I think I already read this in a previous video. Will Smith did not apologize to Rock while accepting his Oscar. He later apologized, we all know about that. But too little too late. Yeah. So I didn't think they would take his Oscar away. But let's move on to the other related article. The Academy never took away Harvey Weinstein's Oscar. So how could they not let off Will Smith? Well, it's a point there. I'm surprised they should have stripped Weinstein of every award he's had related to the film industry. But hey, that's Hollywood. Talk about a slap on the wrist. This article from Maureen Callahan. After announcing a week-long investigation into an unprovoked assault that millions saw in real time, like it's Watergate, the Academy finally meted out Will Smith's punishment. Banned from the Oscars for 10 years. Say it isn't so. This is meant to hurt? Banishment from the longest, most painful, unfunny, and irrelevant award show going? Will Smith can't present Best Actress next year? It would all be funny if it weren't so pathetic. The Academy gave Will Smith a gift. It's not like he's banned from the after parties. It's not like he's banned from making movies or getting nominated again. It's not like he's had his Oscar stripped. And that's the real problem. For all its public hand-wringing, the Academy was never, ever going to take Will Smith's Oscar away. Whoopi Goldberg, who sits on the Academy's Board of Governors, also noted in a previous video, said it plainly and decisively on The View the morning after the slap. It wasn't going to happen. Of course it wasn't. As long as Harvey Weinstein and Roman Polanski still have their Oscars, who really thought the Academy would rescind Smith's over slap? The Academy already set the bar. They can't hold Smith to a higher standard than serial rape. That would be Harvey Weinstein. Or drugging and sodomizing a child. That would be Polanski. But since Will Smith smacked Chris Rock on stage, on live TV, they had to do something. Call me crazy, but doesn't it seem like Hollywood's only interested in doing the right thing if a crowd is watching? Exactly, bingo. Hit the nail on the head, you win a cigar. It's an institutional occupational hazard, I guess. Jim Carrey had it right last week, which I also mentioned in the video and agreed with. Although I don't normally agree with anything that TDS suffering Jim Carrey has to say. When he called Hollywood spineless, as if to prove his point, celebrity bootlicker Gayle King tried to excuse Smith, insisting that the moment with Rock had escalated. Jim Carrey cut her right off. It didn't escalate, he said. It came out of nowhere. That's right, we all saw the same thing. This isn't Rashomon. But King's feckless feint proved how sick celebrity culture is. The notion that rich, famous, powerful people would do whatever they please with zero regard for consequences, because consequences most often never come, is the rule, not the exception. Will Smith is a monster of Hollywood's own making. His enormous diseased ego flourished in their petri dish. He has zero conception of real life, decent behavior, shame. So really, who are they to judge him? Watch Smith smirk and his swagger as he leaves the stage after smacking Rock. So proud of himself, so sure that his A-list status meant his peers would celebrate him. And the majority that attended the award show did. As we know and been mentioned, when he won the award, he received a standing ovation. It's now, after it seems the tide has turned against Will Smith. I mean, his agency wanted to let him go. He's becoming a pariah. Would that last? I don't know. I don't think so, because the Academy didn't strip him of his award. That would have sent a powerful message, but as stated in this article, they didn't punish Roman Polanski and Harvey Weinstein by taking away their awards. So how could they come on strong against Will Smith? I mean, what Will did was bad, but it's not comparable to what Harvey Weinstein has done over the years and Roman Polanski did to that girl. So to backtrack a little, watch Smith smirk and his swagger as he leaves the stage after smacking Rock, so proud of himself, so sure that his A-list status meant his peers would celebrate him. And they did. My favorite was Trevor Noah. Oh, I heard him. That smug, sanctimonious voice of high-minded progressivism. Beaming next to big man Will after the slap. Yeah, My favorite was Trevor Noah. That smug, sanctimonious voice of high-minded progressivism. Beaming next to the big man Will after the slap. Square that circle. As for Smith, he'll be fine. He's already issued a humble pie statement of accepting and respecting his ruling, blah, 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 which we just went over from the previous article. He'll go to rehab, give a tearful sit-down to Oprah or Gayle. Prime time, of course. Peddle his childhood traumas and marital woes in exchange for forgiveness. Time will pass and Smith will become the underdog. His redemption arc will be complete when he presents Best Actress to Shiloh Jolie Pitt in 2033. As for Academy, not hard to imagine the relief after today's meeting. After all, at least they're not the Golden Globes. Let's shout out the Golden Globes. It was a big progressive Marxist elite sexually deviant circle jerking club. And woes to you if you become involved in that scene as a child actor. Now you know why the majority of them grew up to be so dysfunctional if they don't have good parents keeping a close watch over them. So with that said, I'll close this video out. And if you like having the news read to you, like an audiobook, please Will Smith that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and just tap that notification bell to help support this channel. And as always, be safe. And until next time, I bid you peace.